Yo, what's going on and welcome back to some more Diablo 4. In the last one, we ended off by meeting, or I guess we only met one of the prime evils, which was Mephisto, who we technically met before, but we didn't know he was Mephisto at the time. Um, and we got 3 blessings from prime evils, so we could do something. I'm not exactly sure what. It must be to get into this Temple of the Primes, possibly. But anyways, when I got on, again, I realized that our little portal here is gone. So we will have to walk back. But there is this closer teleporter here. It's probably gone because it might be like a story area. So you can't just keep a portal in the story area. I don't know, that's just like random logic that I came up with that may or may not be right. But I swear before I have logged off after creating a portal, and the portal was still there when I logged back in. So it must be related to something else. Try to check. Yeah, so we had to, the warning comes up way before the portal actually goes away. So how do we get there? Go this way. I assume we won't have to do any of that stuff again. We just gotta get to Lorath, which was our next objective anyways. And Lorath is here, so I guess we weren't that far away.
Somewhere in this paradise, the Triune has reclaimed its ancient temple. Trouble is, we can't simply walk in. Elias was researching something about shrines to Mephisto, Baal, and
Oh,
Diablo.
do we have to redo all this?
Only the Blessed can open the way.
Yes.
If it is the key.
Baal's shrine is close.
Really?
We'll start there.
Aw, that stinks. I didn't know we'd have to redo it if I left at that spot. It didn't seem like there was any good reason why it would make us restart.
I need more time.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. Also because it means we gotta fight all these people again. And we probably have to redo Mephisto's little realm thing.
Baal. Speak.
Tor Balaam.
Yeah, we're just gonna try and skip the conversations because obviously we've already seen them. If I go up.
I need more energy.
I don't really get why this area reset either. Like, there must be something about this area that made it so our portal disappeared. And, the quest reset.
Diablo. Lord.
At least we get some XP out of it, but it's probably not worth it.
I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, it's just kind of boring to, I guess, have to redo this. There's not much to talk about, right? That's unfortunate. I didn't realize. I could have just done this like off screen if I had realized. Oh, we have a skill point.
Mephisto.
Dul Mephistos.
I mean, since we could, I don't think this area took very long, right?
Out of energy.
Let's get our skill point in right now. Hopefully those guys can't get to us. What was I leveling? This, right? Heal amount when we critically strike. We could just increase our damage by doing this, I think.
We will never fall to the prime.
I'm low on energy. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Vulcathos,
We use up our
lend me
stuff
your
on the
strength.
barricade.
I'm low on energy.
Over there, Sparkus. Alright, we're done.
Well done.
So now we are back to where we were. I guess we could check our gear real quick. Doubt any of this stuff is going to be too awfully good, but... this has potential... We lose our damage to close enemies though, so it's probably not worth it. A ring doesn't really do anything special for us. Where are we going? All the way down here.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
I've noticed that as I'm trying to like watch my cooldowns, it's a little bit confusing when you have your poison thing on because it turns all of your abilities green to indicate that they're now imbued with poison. But it makes it a little bit confusing because sometimes you glance down and you're like, oh, my green ability is up. Granted, we have 2 green abilities already. Like, you see that your green ability is up, and then sometimes I don't know which green ability, so I just quickly press the imbue button.
What took you so long?
I saw something at the shrine. A wolf.
Mephisto has been known to take such a form.
It's not the first time I've encountered him.
What? When you kept this from me?
We all keep secrets, don't we, Horadrim?
We don't have time for this now. Elias could be in the middle of his ritual already. Clear your head before we press on. The Temple of the Primes is just ahead.
Is there any reason to do this look thing? This reminds me a lot of the area in Dark Souls 1 where you fight the centipede demon. Should we just go this way? Why can't I interact with this? Yeah, it's kind of weird playing on a controller. I assume it would be a little bit smoother playing with a mouse because you can more precisely click on things to interact with them. Whereas on the controller, sometimes the game... Because A is just basic attack, right? But it's also interact. Sometimes the game doesn't know if I want to attack or interact, and it defaults to attack.
I'm low on energy.
Also, don't really know if I should be running past enemies a lot faster. I tend to, like, make sure that every enemy is dead and then see if they dropped anything, but I assume that's not very efficient. But I don't play a lot of ARPGs. So going left doesn't really do anything for us here.
By your hand, the way will be opened.
Okay, so we got ourselves a dungeon here. I don't know if this is gonna be like a full dungeon or like a mini dungeon. Okay, the first chest in here just randomly has legendary gloves. Interesting. What do we got going on? So I originally put those gloves on because it gave us critical strike. This increases flurry, which is good. Damage to injured enemies isn't injured. Why doesn't the box appear at the bottom? Isn't it supposed to tell me what injured means? I thought injured is below 30% health. When casting an imbuement skill, you trigger an imbuement explosion around yourself, applying the imbuement effects and dealing damage of the same type. That seems pretty good. So I'm gonna do that. So now when we're imbuing in the middle of battle, it will also just like be some damage as well.
Don't have enough energy.
Oh, it's really small, huh? I didn't realize how small that explosion was. I did it in the middle of that fight, and I was like, wait, I didn't really see anything happen. Did it do anything? I maybe hit the guy right next to me, but it's very small, so it doesn't actually seem that good. I expected like a slightly bigger explosion. But maybe, I mean, as long as it does something, it's probably, for now, worth it. Oh, Jesus! I was not ready for that. Ow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Apparently he just explodes. Yeah, I was like, I'll just open the door, and then it didn't work, so I thought we were waiting for Laura to open the door. And then a demon just spawns on top of me and pins me. Like, it pinned me into the corner. And I wasn't expecting that, so I didn't dodge correctly.
I need more energy.
I will say we're very good at dealing with like a kind of big group of enemies, but the second you get into like a sustained group of enemies where they keep coming, it gets a little bit more difficult because we tend to run out of energy pretty quickly. So my inventory is full. That might be a good time to teleport out. Hopefully we should be able to come back, because I'm pretty sure last time when we teleported out of the story quest, like, the portal was there. It just went away after I logged out. Okay, out of the rest of this stuff. I can't move. Hello? Okay. Don't know what that was about. Back to the Hall of Destruction. Oh, you died fast.
Out of energy.
Any point to these? Don't really see anything I can interact with. Now we're in the Hall of Terror. So those are each of the different primevals, right? I think. Actually, one thing I hate about that is the noise associated with it. It's very loud. Like when you do that, that pop is like a lot louder than most things in the game. Upload. things are doing a lot of damage. What did I get? I got like a shattered prism or something?
I need more energy.
Okay, I'm not gonna go back. I think we kind of decided that it's probably not worth it to go back in a lot of these situations.
Oh, we're too late. The ritual is underway. I will deal with Elias myself. Stay to the shadows.
There's that big guy that we saw in the palace. Forget what his name is though. But who's this?
Damn it, Elias. I warned you not to walk this path.
Laura, have you?
Please, come with me.
That was an interesting way to deal with it. Guessing I gotta fight him. Okay, he does not care. And he also doesn't miss, which is annoying.
I'm not ready yet. Out of energy.
Yeah, he doesn't fall over, which is very obnoxious. Ow! How does that hit me?
I'm not ready yet.
He's very hard to dodge. Like, I can't just, like, sit there and spam my abilities, which kind of sucks, because that's my whole strategy. Oh! Okay, he actually got me.
I need more time.
We got him now, though. I hate that he could hit behind him. What's up with that?
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. what do we get here? Is the other sword better? Yeah. Okay. We have damage to close enemies, which is the same. We're losing core skill damage, so the new one's probably... I didn't mean to close that. New one's probably actually worse. I think this is worse because we lose the physical, shadow, and imbuement skill damage. What's going on here? Okay, this is way better because it gives us 4 skill damage, damage to close enemies, and it gives us basic skill damage and 2 vulnerable damage boosts. We don't make enemies vulnerable that much, but somehow our basic skill sometimes makes people vulnerable. So what does it do? When casting an imbuement skill, you trigger an imbuement explosion. Okay, so it's the same thing that we just equipped on our gloves. But it's stronger, I think. So it should just make that explosion stronger. I don't think they stack. We figured that out. But it should just take the better one. Is that correct? Here, if we go to the gloves, it should be grayed out. Yes. So now it does, like, almost 3 times as much, like 2.5 times as much damage. So that might make it worth it. I guess we're supposed to go this way?
What happened? It feels like fire crawling over my skin. Ugh.
You were tattooed. A ritual.
I hear something. A voice in my head.
Andario. A connection was made between you and her. Who are you?
Thaisa. Who are you?
I am Lorath, one of the Haradrim.
Haradrim. So is Elias.
If he told you that, he was lying. I came to kill him. Thought I had, but the moment I looked away, he vanished.
If he survived, he will have fled to his refuge.
Refuge?
He has a palace, somewhere in the deserts of eastern Kyrgyzstan. But that is all I know.
I mean, a palace shouldn't be that hard to find.
Well, there's one bit of good news. With him gone, perhaps the cannibals in Gulran will fall into disarray. We should get to Tasarak. The people there know the deserts of Kyrgyzstan well. Maybe someone has heard of this palace.
Let me join you. I don't know how much help I will be in this condition, but I owe you my life.
You don't owe us anything. But you are welcome to come. You deserve vengeance too.
Yeah, I kind of don't understand where this lady came from, but whatever. Where are we going? Oh my gosh, that's far away. Where are we? Right here. Oh, we're right on top of an arrow. That's why I couldn't find it. So I guess we teleport down here? Let's go to a blacksmith first. He really didn't make it a close area, huh? As far as the sword goes, I think I just scrapped the new one. I don't think it's good enough. Like 14 extra DPS is probably not worth losing all that damage in other ways.
Forge awaits your return.
Okay. Oh, we can maybe get rid of some other stuff. Like this is no longer better. This is no longer better. Right, I forgot about this. I kept this because it was a twisting blades thing, and I kept this because I like the bubble. But we can at least get rid of 2 more things. Alright, let's mark it on the map. And then I assume we can walk from down here? I'm sure the game will tell us which way we need to go. There's some quests around here, but we'll ignore them for now. Oh. That little tiny, like, muskrat or whatever was too close, and it died to the explosion.
I don't have enough energy.
I don't have very much healing, huh? I'm just not critting enough. I mean, I guess I did get rid of my crit gloves, which lost me like half of my crit rate. Although that was pretty good. I don't know if I just didn't take damage there, or if I just healed through anything that I did take. There's an event right here. Oh, it wants us to go all the way back up first. What do we got going on? Alright, we pick up the souls. That explosion of poison is enough to one-shot these little guys. Like, it doesn't take them to 0 health, but it makes it so that if they would just burn to death from the poison, essentially. Where'd he go?
Out of energy.
Yeah, our setup's just a little bit better now. Because if we can knock someone over and then use the infusion next to them, that's just like a big burst of damage extra. Well, how many of these murmuring ovals do we have? We can only have 500, right? So we're getting kind of close to being full on them. Healing received, shadow imbuement, strength. Probably not worth it. Well, I mean, the only thing that really matters is like the dex compared to the strength, right? So we'll have to see what each of those actually does. Can I only do it with the mouse? Here we go. Increases skill damage. Okay, so Dex seems to be better stat for us. I don't know if these are different for each character, but for us, Dex is a better stat because we want to do damage. Oh, I want these. We don't have a lot of this herb, or whatever it is. Well, how far do we got? Oh, we got a long ways to go. Alright. Goal for the rest of the episode is get there. Or at least get a save spot that's close by. Like a town or something. What's this? Rogue. A dark shroud shadow. I don't know exactly what that means. Assuming that is an ability we don't use. There's some creepy spiders, huh? I say creepy because like a bright red spider tells me you probably don't want to go near that thing. We're gonna ignore that event, I think. I want to go do it, but at the same time, we got objectives here to worry about. Ooh, a chest. Is that a silent chest? No. Just a regular chest. Not a lot of enemies on the road. Another event, huh? We keep it moving. If we see another event, maybe I'll stop. I think we're moving pretty fast. What is that? Oh, what the? I didn't really expect him to attack in front of himself while he was facing the other way. Not really worth it. Again, I still am confused about how mounts work in this game. I'm not exactly even sure how to summon your mount. Where do you see controls? Okay, that's just mouse and keyboard. But like, what is the mount button? So right on the D-pad. Does not do anything. Oh, I did not mean to use that. But that tells me that I probably don't have a mount. So is this worth anything? Because it's the two elements that we use. But we lose the physical damage and the imbuement skill damage. It's probably worth it. Because we have a better version of this anyways. So we could probably junk that. Yeah, I didn't mean to set down our big trap, but... How many of the big trap can we have? We can have more than one? And it doesn't, like, the poison trap has, like, you can only have 4, right? But this one doesn't have a little indicator above it, so does that mean we can have as many as we want? In theory? Oh, how do I get over there? I want to get there. Okay, we gotta go down first. Yeah, I don't know how to get a mount. I don't know if that's something I should already have or not. What is this? Are you a... Yes,
Fate is with you, I can tell.
I could buy more of these keys. Am I supposed to be buying items? Like, the problem is, these items are only like... Oh, 27, right? So it doesn't seem like the right time to buy them. I'll just spend 200 more of those because... It's just like how we're playing. If I was clearing the game faster, then I probably would already know what to do with it, like what the best use for those is, but I'm just not playing the game like that. What do we got here? It's blacksmith over there. I don't see like a stable or anything in this town. We'll visit the blacksmith, but I can't investigate the mounts right now. Do we do a challenge? No, we don't actually have any progress. Oh, we do. No, we got a title. Well, back to the road. And we actually still have quite a ways to go. We haven't made a whole lot of progress, so we probably shouldn't stop for any events. Why are spiders the things that have rawhide? Does that make sense or does that not make sense? I would have thought that doesn't make sense. Uh-oh. Another title. Uh-oh. Got some lag or something. Lagging around here could be bad, because these things kill me very quickly. I don't too badly want to just... I don't know what happens if we die. So we haven't died yet. I don't know if I have to like walk all the way back here or what. But it seems like we're kind of entering that territory. Oh wait, we're already here? That was quick. I guess it was more windy at the beginning where we had to kind of go backwards first to go forwards. Let's get the save spot here. Or the teleport spot, I mean.
The damned plague. It escapes even my healing.
And then I guess we can talk to Laura.
Just rumors, mostly. The people here speak of a sorcerer who lives in a grand palace beyond the endless sandstorm.
One of these nomads could help us reach it. They know the land better than...
Taisa?
Andaria. I hear her. I need a place to focus. Keep her voice at bay.
Look for a guide. I'll get something to help Taisa clear her mind.
Okay. We have time to do this stuff.
You'll find none fool enough to accept that request here. Give up and stay alive a day longer.
They don't seem to like the idea of going into this desert.
Are you mad? There's a sorcerer living in that storm who will rip your flesh from your bones.
Yeah, that's who we're looking for.
Ha! No chance. Not for all the gold in Chaldean.
Wait. What about the old man?
Ha! I'd sooner walk backwards into the burning hells than rely on him. But he might be the only one crazy enough to agree. He spends his days in a fog by the banks of the Argentec River. It's no place for kind souls. Be careful.
Great. Sounds like the perfect candidate.
Found a quiet spot where she can focus on controlling Andariel's presence.
Is it safe to leave her here?
Safer than stumbling blind through the desert, at least until we find a reliable guide.
Well, I guess we'll go over there. Oh, not that way. These are enemies. Oh, that was Laura. It didn't even look like a person. It looked like a dog demon trying to attack me. The trap took slightly too long to arm. That guy hit me with his charge right before. I guess these things drop rawhide as well. What do we got here? 20% damage to... Interesting, but I don't feel like that's actually that good unless you can stun people. We have a decent rate at stunning people, especially if I do that. If I dodge through, then I don't know if it's guaranteed, but a new type of herb.
Every day brings new fools. I'm not the one who's gonna roll their corpses into the river this time. No chance.
These guys are the same people that I was just killing, which is very confusing why these guys are not
You'd better
hostile.
turn around and walk out of here, friends. Well, can't say I didn't warn you.
I guess now they're hostile. We'll leave that there for later. Oh, hello. You didn't attack? Maybe? What are we doing? Oh, Laura Scott.
What's that? I'm paid up, leave me be.
We're not here to collect. We need...
Huh? This can't be. Can it? Is that the symbol of the
Haradrim.
yes, Horadrim. Deckard Kane. Can it be you, old friend? It's me, Mischief.
No, Deckard is gone. My name is Lorath. We need your help passing through the sandstorm to the north.
Deckard was from the
Sandstorm,
last
eh?
game, right?
Yeah, this must have turned you down. Told you some rubbish about a sorcerer, I'll wager. Yeah. Well, what can a sorcerer do to me that time hasn't already? Yes, I'll help. There's an old chapel near there, an auspicious spot to begin a new adventure.
Good. Gather whatever you need. I'll fetch Thaisa and meet you there.
Ha! This is wonderful. Like old times, eh, Deckard?
We'll just let him believe that, I guess. Probably easier to just teleport out of here, right? Just to meet all the way up here. Okay, do we have some things to look at. Probably not worth it. Yeah, these gloves don't really give us anything we need. What does willpower do anyways? There's healing received and overpower damage. I don't know how to make us overpower more often, but we don't do that very often. Intelligence is what gives us crit. So it kind of seems like you want intelligence and dexterity. Oh. Where's the blacksmith? Down here. All
That
right.
looks worn. I can fix it. I can break that down.
Well, I think that's gonna do it for this one. We did finally catch up we had to redo that beginning part, but we did catch up to Elias, and we stopped his ritual, I think, but maybe didn't fully stop it because she seems to have some connection with Andriel or whatever. But she's traveling with us now, and we will see what we're doing next. I don't really know, like, I assume we don't win after we catch Elias. We still gotta, at some point, chase Lilith, maybe? I don't know. We still seem to have a little bit to this story left. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.